Hello and welcome to Sopley Mill. My name is David and I am the owner and manager of the mill, which has been part of my family since 1870. Due to everyone's current lockdown, we thought it might be helpful to do a video show around instead, which will give you a bit of an idea of what the mill looks like and its grounds. And hopefully then in the not too distant future we'll be able to show you around in person. So the mill is an exclusive use venue, which is designed to be a blank canvas for you to create your perfect day, whether that's a party, a wedding or a corporate event. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email. Now, at this stage, if you're thinking this is looking quite professional, then don't worry, those feelings will pass to be replaced with feelings of light seasickness as I walk around the venue with the camera bouncing up and down, doing what can only be described as a really very amateur job. But as you can imagine, at this moment I am struggling to find a professional to do it instead of me. Thank you very much. Let me show you around the mill and hopefully it will be useful for you.
The mill is built over the Avon and surrounded on both sides by the river. My favourite part of the mill is the uninterrupted views of beautiful wild water meadows without a house in sight, which means, as an exclusive use venue, the only people you're going to see on your big day are your friends and your family. Although you feel you're in the middle of nowhere, we are in fact only 2 miles away from Christchurch, which means there are plenty of hotels for guests who are coming from further afield. Now, everything looks better in the summer, but it is worth looking around at this time of the year to get an idea of what happens and where. Our stunning deck overlooking the river is a wonderful place for summer evening cocktails or for serving your reception drinks. It also is a beautiful spot for pictures. With the glass edging to the deck, you get to see the river behind you, and it really is stunning in the summer. We've also worked very hard on the outside lighting, which I think is extremely important for weddings. There is lighting heading down the river, all of the trees are uplit, there's 300 metres of twinkly lights surrounding the island, the deck is uplit and downlit, there are floodlights lighting the river, the pergola in the background is lit with fiesta lights, and the mill itself has stunning feature lighting on it. So when the sun sets and the mill's lights come on, I think it looks even more beautiful at night than it does during the day, and it doesn't look too bad during the day. So as we head on into the mill, there is a lift, just in case Granny isn't too nimble up and down the stairs. And this is our ground floor. As you can see, we have tried hard to preserve the original look to the mill with its oak beams and its exposed brickwork. This is our viewing window where you can see the location of the original water wheel. We put in the viewing windows so you get to see this remarkable area, and this can be decorated however you would like. The first room we come into is the Holt, which is the ground floor bar at the mill. Again, you can see that it's very much as it would have been when it was a working mill, including all the interesting turny twisty bits. With so much character in the mill, it means that you don't need to go overboard unless you would really like to with your decorations, but anything you do put in there will only make it more stunning. At the mill, we don't charge corkage, so you're more than welcome to do your own drinks if you'd like to. Alternatively, the wonderful Tom's Bar can do your drinks for you, including an evening pay bar if you'd like. If you'd like to know more about what they can offer, please don't hesitate to contact them direct. Beyond the Holt is our snug. With its open fire, it makes a great spot in the evening for any of your guests who aren't quite so into their trance music and would like to escape to somewhere with a bit of peace and quiet. Alternatively, if you're planning on doing an evening buffet, particularly in the summer months, then this is a great location for your catering company to set it up. Your guests can then come in from outside, graze and head back outside again. And the Holt leads on to our boat room. This is a great place to put out sweet carts, card tables, or just for Granny to have a cup of tea. The great thing about the mill is having these different areas to do different things. This room is also licensed for weddings if you wanted to have a small wedding of 25 people, or indeed it leads on to the outside terrace where you can have an outside ceremony as well. Our slightly odd but rather lovely Indian cart is a great option for serving your drinks off outside. And now we head upstairs to our first floor, which is where we have the Avon Suite, our bride's room. This is a great room for brides and bridesmaids to come and get ready in the morning. Plenty of space for you all, so that you can be together, enjoy a glass of champagne whilst getting ready for your big day, but also allowing you to be on site to keep a bit of a watchful eye on any preparations that are going on. Equally, if the bride is getting ready elsewhere, it's a great location for grooms and groomsmen to also get changed. So on to the second floor. This is where we have the granary, which is our ceremony room. So anybody who is thinking about getting married at the mill, this is the room that is licensed for that. This is one of my favourite rooms in the mill. It's light and bright and beautiful. And because we're south-facing, it gets the sun streaming through the windows during your ceremony, often reflecting off the river below and dancing on the ceiling. It does look incredible. It also has amazing views out of its windows across the meadows. This room can fit 100 guests. So the number for the day at the mill is 100. If you wanted to have some more evening guests, then you could fit another 40 in, so 140 in total. After your ceremony, this room is then used for your dancing in the evening, where tables and chairs are set up around the dance floor. Your DJ or band sets up on the stage, and Tom's Bar open up the plotting shed bar at the far end. The good thing about having the bar in this room is that it keeps your party together. Tom's team offer a great selection of drinks, and this is where they work their wizardry from. We then go up to the fourth and final floor, where we have our Riverview room. This is where most wedding breakfasts would usually happen at the mill, just because there is also a kitchen up here. You can see that once again this floor is completely different to the others, with its high vaulted ceiling and stunning beams. The exposed brickwork gives warmth and character to this room, meaning that it is very easy to decorate. It looks amazing with just the twinkly lights on the beams, but equally you can go to town on it and make it look absolutely stunning. At the mill, we're a little bit different to local venues in that we have multiple outside caterers for you to choose from, so that you get the perfect food for you, whether that's a picnic on the lawn, 3-course wedding breakfast, barbecue, hog roast, stone-baked pizza. The choice really is yours. It's worth one final look at the scenery. The view from the top of the mill really is stunning. These meadows dry up in the summer and look absolutely amazing, covered in wildflowers, providing some wonderful location for your wedding pictures, whether you're having them out on the meadows or on the iron bridge, as you can see. I hope you've enjoyed our quick look around the mill, and that we get to show you around in person when you can make it. Our dates for next year are filling up, so for anyone who has not seen the mill yet, if you'd like to secure a date now, until the restrictions are lifted, when you can get to see the mill in person, we're offering to hold a date for 50% reduction on our normal deposit, so that's £250. This is fully refundable if when you come to view the mill, you don't think it's quite what you're after. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.